For nearly a century, one currency ruled the world. The US dollar wasn't just money, it was power, influence, and control. But in the shadows, another nation began building a new foundation. Not with paper, not with promises, but with something ancient and nearly impossible to manipulate: gold. Today, China is quietly constructing a financial system that could weaken, even replace, the dollar's global dominance, and the world is starting to notice. To understand China's strategy, we first need to understand why the dollar became king. After World War II, the world needed stability. The US had the strongest economy and the largest gold reserves, so nations agreed the dollar would be the anchor of global trade. Oil, commodities, international loans, everything ran through the dollar. But that system came with a quiet assumption. The world trusted America, and America controlled the world of money. In 1971, the US made a fateful decision. It ended the convertibility of dollars into gold. From that moment on, the global economy ran on faith, a currency backed not by metal, but by confidence, a system strong until confidence begins to crack. China watched all of this, and unlike the rest of the world, China never forgot the importance of real physical value. Quietly, consistently, and with long-term precision, China began buying gold. Not hundreds of tons, thousands of tons, often secretly, often through state-owned banks. While America exported dollars, China imported gold. One side printed money, the other stored value, a quiet divergence that would only become visible decades later. In a world filled with financial uncertainty, gold has a unique power. It has no counterparty risk. No central banker can print more of it. No sanctions can freeze it. No geopolitical pressure can erase its value. For China, a rising superpower facing rising tensions, gold is both shield and weapon, a tool to break free from dollar dependence. But China isn't acting alone. BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa have collectively shifted away from the dollar. Russia now sells oil directly to China in yuan. Brazil settles trade in yuan. Saudi Arabia is negotiating similar deals. Behind closed doors, economic blocs are forming, tied not to the dollar, but to gold-backed trade systems led by China. Here's how the new system works. A country can sell oil or goods to China, receive yuan, and instantly convert that yuan into physical gold at the Shanghai Gold Exchange. This is the part the West underestimated. China isn't asking countries to trust the yuan, it's asking them to trust gold. And in a world where trust in institutions is fading, gold is a powerful alternative. Meanwhile, the US faces a challenge unlike anything in its history: a national debt spiraling past $35 trillion, interest payments climbing faster than defense spending, a world growing restless under American financial dominance. As the US prints more dollars to keep its system running, China accumulates more gold to strengthen its own. Two philosophies, two strategies, one future winner. For the first time in modern history, countries are openly preparing for a world where the US dollar is no longer the unbeatable global anchor. China's gold strategy isn't a sudden attack, it's a 30-year plan. Slow, deliberate, and increasingly effective. What we're witnessing is not just a shift in economics, but a shift in power. Gold has outlived empires, currencies, revolutions, wars. Now it may outlive the dollar's global reign. China is betting that the future belongs not to paper promises, but to ancient metal. So, tell me, do you think China's gold strategy will succeed, or will the dollar remain king? Your thoughts may predict the next chapter of global history.